Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Wake up, wake up. It's time to get up and do some work. Yeah. Good morning. Today is December the 24th, and it's Christmas Eve day. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Arlene. Good morning, ladies. Hi, Mina. Mina, you are up early. Have you gone to bed? Hi, Barb. Hi, Mitzi. Good morning, everybody. Had a little bit of trouble getting in this morning, but I'm here. Good morning, everybody. Aw, so good to see you guys. Good morning. Some happy mail. Let's go ahead and open it. I won this little envelope from Becky. She painted 6 of these, and I won one. Yay. I got the lucky number. Hi, Ray. Good morning. Good morning. You just woke up. Well, good, Mina. Good morning. So they had plastered on the back here. They had one of those great big labels, one of those 4x6 labels. But I got it off so I could see all the pretty that Becky did. Isn't that beautiful? I'm going, gosh, I hope it comes. You can still see a little of it here, but I used my palette knife. Was that I saw that? Well, I guess, it's here. There's a little label of here, but I used my palette knife and I got most of the label off. So let's see what Becky did. I just love her little snowman. Isn't that cute? This will go in my journal. So Merry Christmas. I fell asleep last night watching videos. What a life. Welcome. Did I miss anybody? Mitzi and Barb and Arlene and Ray and Nina and Arlene and Barb Fillion. Good morning, ladies. Good morning. Thanks for joining me this morning. And she put goodies in the envelope. Little goodies. The little napkin. Signed Aaron Fitzpatrick. I don't know who Aaron Fitzpatrick is, but woo, candy cane. And we'll come back to that. We should put a big, a gold napkin. Ooh, an embossed one. Ooh, that's pretty. And a bird. Oh, this is pretty. Oh, pretty. And then some goodies here. Create, dream. Let's see what she's done here. She's got some of these envelopes. I think I heard her say once that she ordered these online. Some of these envelopes that keep some goodies, some little paper goodies here. Create and dream. It's an ATC and just some painted paper bits. Oh, I saw her doing that the other day. She was stenciling on these. Very nice, Becky. I'll be using these. Very nice. Thank you so much. And I got a lucky number. Woohoo! So cute. So cute. I'll put it up here with all my Happy Mail. My Happy Mail package is growing. We'll save this one till last. This, my goodness, lady, do all of this, but it's certainly appreciated, and it's very, very, very thoughtful of you guys to send me all this happy mail. Thank you. This is from Janice. Oh, I think it's Christmas cards for the, no, what is this? It's a journal. Oh, what is, I have to see what's in here. Janice, what did you do? Oh, wow. Is this a, I'm thinking a Christmas card journal, but wrong. I don't know. I shouldn't say until I see. I know it's a journal. It's got a little pen holder. Some little papers that she looks like she's printed on. Oh, that's pretty. A little present there, a little wreath here, and a card. Oh, Janice, some note card. The cat. It's a journal. Let's go ahead and open. It's a Christmas one. Isn't that beautiful? Ooh, this is pretty. Oh, wow. And this just wraps around. Oh, it's a card now. Happy holidays. What a pretty card. Mary, this is my first journal. An envelope booklet, more like it. I stuffed it full of little things you can use or pass on. I hope you giggle while looking at this. Okay, I'll giggle for you. Aw. See you online soon. Thank you, Janice. Her first one, and she shared it with me. Wow, Janice. I love to receive you guys' art. I just think that's so cool. And she's got she's put a little paper clip bead here with and then she's washi taped this so it won't fall open. That's a good idea. Oh, I like how you did that. I might steal that idea. Or it's paper so that little bead can't fall off. What a cool idea. I like that. And she's got some goodies here. History. She knows I love history. Oh, these came from a, studio art. Oh, Janice, thank you. Exploring abstraction. You know I can use this. Illustration by William Blake. And a book. Oh, this is exactly what I like, too. Oh, wow. I feel like Renaissance. Sample of Mozart. How cool is this? This is a perfect. She knows me. Janice Blinds. Sometimes when I say Janice, it sounds like Janet. Thank you so much. Wow, look at her journal. Look at that. Oh, wow, this is cool. She's done a good job of it. And it's a Christmas one. Look, she put the Christmas tree on the back. Isn't that cool? Joy. Oh, wow. This is a nice one, Janice. Aw. And you pull out some goodies. Oh, it's an index card that think of the time that she spent on this. Aw. I love it. I love it. A warm welcome. Peace. To God in the highest. Aw. It's a piece of scrapbook paper. Glory to God on the highest. Please sign your first name only. Aw. Yeah, this a little lamb. Little deer. It's not a lamb, it's a deer. I'm sorry. On in chat here. Hi, Teresa. Good morning. I wish Mr. Buffer would take a couple days off. Yeah, let's just send him. Let's send him to the South Pole or something. Let's refresh my stream. I don't have any notifications going here. Oh, good morning to everybody. Teresa's in the house. She says, good morning, Mary and friends. Ray is here. Mr. Buff is like the Christmas Grinch. Yes, he is. Hi, Rhonda. Good morning, Rhonda. Merry Christmas, everybody. This is Christmas Eve day. Mitzi's here. Rhonda's here. And this is from Janice Glines. She sent a Christmas journal. Oh, wow. This is so cool. Oh, coasters. Looks like coasters. These are wonderful. Oh, wow. Interesting. And here's an ATC and a candy wrapper. And, oh, wow. Just think of the time that she spent on this. Just think of the time. A visit from St. Nicholas. Wow. More rapid than the eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, Donner and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away all. I love this. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I have nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight up to his work and filled all the stockings and then turned with a jerk and laying his finger aside of his nose and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh and to his team and gave a whistle, and away they all flew down like the down of a thistle. But I heard him explain ere he drove out of sight, Happy Christmas to all. And to all, good morning. Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good morning. I love it. I absolutely love it. Janice, I can imagine the work you put in on this. I love this nutcracker piece here. Whoops, I'm not getting it in there. There we go. Apricot wonders, snowball surprises, pinwheel cookies, peppermint parfait, and coconut shortbread cookies. I was watching a video of making shortbread last night before I fell asleep. Oh, this is she's got all kinds of goodies stuck in here. Look at this. Glitter heart. Oh, this just brings me such joy. This is nice. I'm going to keep it out. I might put it out on our television set just to enjoy it for a few days. Look at that. Front of a card, and it's got a little tab. And let's see what else is in here. A notepad. Little puppy dogs. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. Is it going to go back in there? Oh, there's, I see what it's going. Aw, 25-cent tab. Well, I'm glad you made a journal, Janice. Now you can make more. Now you can make more. For your first one, you certainly did a good job. Look, she put ribbon across here to make a little belly band holder here. Wow, this is nice. And look, and she tucked it under there. Oh, that is nice. And pull out more Christmas cards. Aww. Now you're on your way. Now that you've made a really nice one, you can, 2020, you can make more. Ooh, that's pretty. The gold around the edge of this envelope. Oh, wow, the nativity. Oh, that's nice. That's a nice card. Wishing you all the blessings of the season. Merry Christmas. Oh, Janice, I'm sure she's probably not in here, but I'm buffering again. Come on, I don't want to do that. Good morning, Artsy Nancy. Good morning, good morning. Yeah, I think our Mr. Buffer is going to be with us until June. The notification doesn't show up. I think what happens is when I send out multiple videos, like I posted, did I post 2 videos yesterday? Yeah, I posted that announcement one, and then I posted the one where I was showing I did a snippet of that slow tat. Well, it keeps minimizing. And I think when I send out multiple videos, they probably said, we announced your video in the morning. That's all you get. I don't care how many you put out. We're only going to give notifications for one. I kind of think that might be what's going on because I've noticed that even on my own. This is cool. Catching snowflakes with their tongue. I like that. That's inspiring. I like that. That could almost be a sketch. I've noticed it on my own, like when I put out more than one video, or if I put out a video and a post, multiple ones, and then I go to a separate account to see how it looks to other people, and I can't find it. They don't put out notifications. This is really nice, Janice. Wow, look at this. Beautiful, beautiful cards. Oh, you guys, you just have blessed me so much this year. And then we get a lot of little goodies up in here. Little stickers and wow. Stickers, to and from stickers. Those are pretty. Saturday Evening Post. Oh, thank you for sharing all of this with me. Oh, look at the little, Becky would love this, little house mouse. He's smelling a daisy. Hi, he's cute. He's carrying it there. Aw. Very cute. Let it snow. Let it snow. We're not going to have a white Christmas this year. But I don't like to drive in all of that anyway, so I'm okay with that. So thank you so much for everything. I love all these fussy cuts that you gave me. These will probably go in a shadow box. Maybe I'll make a Janice shadow box from everything that she sent here. Shall I keep those out? I think I will. And she sent me note cards here. And I think I'm going to keep her card out to put in my art journal. Thank you so much, Janice. This is like Christmas. This is like Christmas. It's just like I got Christmas early. Very cool. Very, very cool. This is so pretty. And let's see, these came separate. We'll put these in the back. I think these were tucked in here. Very nice journal. And she's even got a, well, sort of a wraparound. It's a flap. There, I hold those envelopes in. That is nice. And then she's got some binding here that she did, some ribbon binding. And then this ties it all shut. And she's, oh, that held the, we're going to put this on the top front here. Let's put it on the front. There. And that, the ribbon here, tying it closed. A very, very nice, well done, Janice. Well done. You guys, you have blessed me so much this year. Thank you so much. We'll pull this. Make it a pretty bow. I'll just put it like that. Thank you. I think I'm gonna set it out in my out on the TV set. What else was I gonna set out there? I'll have to go back and watch my video and see what I said. Very, very nice journal. This came from Janice Glines. I'll have to send her a message and thank her. Thank her. Make sure I got everything out of the envelope. Wow. Think of the time and effort that she put into this. Just blows my mind what you guys do sometimes. Now this one with all the little owls on it came from Carhart's auction. Look, do not bend. Thank you. Handle with care. Can I get this off? Get that little label off without tearing the envelope. Once you get it started, you can get it on. Well, no, is it going to tear the envelope? I don't want to tear a hole in the envelope. I guess I'll just leave it like that. So this came from Carhart. She had a Daffy auction, Disabled Artists Foundation. And she has these every month now. And I like to contribute when I can. Wow. Oh, yeah, I got that picture frame. And I'm thinking, this is a crocheted purse. Isn't that cool? That's cool. I like that. Gosh, that would almost be a journal in itself. And this is the size that goes in here. But I'm thinking one of those postcards, one of those vintage postcards. Let's reach over here and grab a hold of some of these. Let's see. From Violet would fit in here. Let's see if I can find one to fit in here. Mary, 5, lot 4. Let's see if I can find one. Easter, happy. I think these are all Easters. I think they went by. Ooh, that might be pretty in there. Christmas greetings. Ooh, this one. New Year. I could change them out. Let's put this one in. Isn't that cool? Violet sent me some of these vintage postcards. This is 1909. A friend, I presume. Oh, dear friend, I presume you did not get my card as I've not heard from you. How you are. Probably like me. Got the card but forgot to write. And let's see, mother is living yet. I often think of you, people. Somebody sent us one of those pictures. I think they are fine. Jane said she wished we were on too, but that would something. I'd have to read it closer. I love reading those little messages on the back, but look at that beautiful card. So let's take these and put them back in the holder here. I'm sure Violet probably made this postcard holder, which is very nice. And let's put this postcard in here. And I'll put this out by my recliner where I can enjoy it. And I'll think of you guys when I look at it. Is it going to fit in there? Uh-oh, postcard's having just a little bit of trouble going in there. Oh, it might be caught on that. Oh, no. There. It just has to get around those bars, I think. Should fit in here. There's some bars. Come on. Don't tear the postcard. It's caught on these bars. There we go. One is a kind of curve it. Oh, it's down as far as it's going to go. We're going to leave it just like that, and then we'll put that in there. I think I'm going to take this out and put out on the TV set too, and then it sets up. So I got this at Carhartt's auction. Very nice. And then it came in this crochet bag. And gosh, I don't even remember all the things I bid on. Napkins. Oh, this was for, we sponsored the shipping, and then she sends out some goodies, I think, to thank you for sponsoring the shipping. Oh, look at this. It's a dimensional card. Wow. Wow, that's cool. That'll go in my art journal. And this will too, Twilight. That's nice. I'm going to put that in my art journal. I'll keep that out. And pretty napkins. Oh, these are so unique. I didn't know we got gifties for sponsoring the, it says sponsor shipping. I thought we just She said the ATC and card are made by artists. Well, they did a great job. As a thank you for sponsoring a hardest shipping. P.S. The other stuff in the envelope are my me and helping others. So the napkins and the goodies came from Carhartt for supporting Daffy. Oh, these are nice. Wow, look at these beautiful napkins. Nutcrackers. I love nutcrackers. I'm going to keep that out for my art journal. Ooh, that one's beautiful. Oh, wow. That big old rooster. This reminds me of Graphic 45. Notes from the North Pole. That'll go in my art journal. And then some photocopied. I think these are of ATCs that the artists make. I'm not quite sure, but I would think maybe that's what it is. These are cool. These can go in a journal. And then I bought one of these. These I kind of like when she has those auctions. I like it when she has, 6 or 7 or 8 of the same thing. Me, I'll take one of those too. I like that because then I don't feel like I'm competing with anybody. And that's what this was. It's a faith. And so she had 3 or 4 different themes, and I think she had 5 or 6 sticker books. And if you want one, you just say me. And I like to participate in those type of auctions because then I don't feel like I'm cheating somebody else. And this is from Daffy here. Another dimensional card, I think. Aww. Yeah, it's a dimensional card. This will go in my art journal, my December journal. This beautiful card was made by a artist as a thank you for helping to support our foundation. There's a real science to how the act of creating art improves a person's overall well-being. That must be why I like it. In fact, I've noticed a big difference in them. Also, looking forward to their packages every month. We moved from talking about their illnesses to talking about the next project and the things that they're wishing for and looking forward to. This is only possible because of folks like you who are saying thank you. And saying thank you doesn't feel like enough. Thank you for helping us help others. We thank you for being you, and we hope your holiday season is joyous and the new year brings the joy you bring to others. These auctions happen once a month, and I remember Carhartt saying she's got them scheduled all through next year. So I'm sure there's a calendar. If you go to her channel, it's just Carhartt, C-A-R-E space H-A-R-T. And Lynn Wright usually comes in and reminds me when the next auction is. Oh, look, there's a negative. Oh, wow. That's cool. Ooh, this will go in my transparent. My registrations by plate number. Wow. I used to work for a company that before the world got computerized, who made microfiche like this for engineering firms out in Denver. And we used to, I remember writing a program that would take all that information and build this top label here so you'd know what you were looking at. Very cool. Very, very cool. Let's see. I think I'll keep this out for my Christmas journal, and maybe this and these. They're here. Disabled Artists Foundation, Carhartt. And I think Rose, I can't remember her last name. Rose designed that Gosh, why can't I remember her last? Rose is her ID. Designed this. Carhartt, when she was first getting started, had a contest for the design of the logo. And I think Rose designed that one and won it. Very cool. I'll have to start building me a journal with all of this. And these, I know I ordered these. These are library cards. She had, this was another auction where you just say me, because she had a whole stack of these, several stacks. And I think there's 10 in a stack. And then if you want a stack, you say me. And then here's one, same thing, but with the, I'm not going to take it out. It's just got the library pocket on there. This will go in my Christmas journal. Oh, and these came from, and here's another me one. These are the big old paperclip ones. These were, what she does is she says, you'll get 2 of these, I think, for $1.50. 2 for $1.50. Let's dump them out here. They're using clips. Whoops. It's like, how does that go? Oh, I thought it clipped. It doesn't clip, but you could make it clip. You can put it down on your page and slip a paper under it like that, which is probably what I'll do. And then these are just bezels. Well, not just, but they are bezels. I like those. Those are cool. Put little bits of art in there. Clips. And then some big round keys, which are cool. These will go on maybe journals in 2020. Sorry about the buffering. I don't know. It's going to buffer till next June. So that's what I got at Carhartt's last Daffy auction. But she'll be having an auction every month. And I kind of enjoy going to those. And I enjoy it that, you know, you can go to these. There's so many auctions online now. And you can go and you can get some good stuff. But I like going and getting good stuff and helping somebody in the meantime. And Carhartt does she puts a lot of time and energy. That's certainly to be commended. So, wow, I can't wait to start using some of this. This, I want to do a faith journal next year. I'm a little wary of making one of my month themes the faith, because I don't want to push my faith off on anybody, but I could do a faith journal. And I love these napkins. These are just gorgeous. And I saved out the one for my Christmas one. So I'm going to save all the little tags here. Put all this back inside of the envelope. Thank you, Carhartt. Thank you for all you do for the Daffy folks, the disabled. And I think Carhartt actually started that nonprofit. It's a nonprofit. And, in fact, I know she did. Organization that collects art from folks that want to contribute. And and I'm going to put this out on the TV, I think, for a while anyway. And then I'll probably move it back in here. That is cool. I put one of Violet's postcards in there. Very cool. And this I'll keep in my, it doesn't have it looks like the clamp came off of it, but I could put a clamp on there. This looks like it's been made out of that jute. That's interesting that they crocheted that. I might, because I got some of a plastic string, and I call it jute, but it's not really jute as we know it. But look, it's nicely lined. It needs a clasp. It needs a clasp to go in there, but I could put art stuff in there. I could put art journals and stuff like that in there. Okay, and then the cute little owl. I don't think I can get the label off. It's so sad that they put it right there. Oh, wait, maybe I can. Oh, wait, it's going to come off. Yay! Maybe if I... I don't mind if I rip this label up because I've got another one on the other side that says do not bend. Come on. It's coming. A little bit more. We'll tear this. No. Well, that's better than the... Well, let's leave it for now. Well, that was fun. That was fun. Thank you, Janice, for the wonderful journal, and Aunt Beck for all the little goodies and that beautiful envelope that you painted. Those will all go in my December journal, which is really a December daily. But I've been so detracted working on other things that I haven't got my cover for it painted yet. And we're going to work on this morning. But I wanted to show you too. I've been carving my little ornaments. And if you're awake tomorrow, if you're not a lazy daisy and sleeping, I have to laugh at the comments. Mary, that's really good, but I don't think I'll be up till 6 o'clock in the afternoon tomorrow. I'm going, a lump of coal for you, a lump of coal for you. I think Beth Schuler said, first she left me a really nice Merry Christmas message, and then she came back and she said, my meds are helping me sleep really nice now. I'm going, okay, we'll carve you a lump of coal. But for you early birds that are up 4:30 in the morning, and I'm going to do some carving, and we're going to give away stamps. We're going to give away stamps, and I hope that you like them. I sat during Lisa and Tanya's stream last night and brought my carving up to date to the 23rd. So I've got 23 stamps, so I'm all up to date with my carved December. So today's the 24th, and I'm going to carve some more this morning. So, yay! We'll just give those who are going to sleep in on Christmas morning a lump of coal in their stocking. No, I understand completely. You never know how many people you can touch. Mary, you should do a faith journal. I don't feel like you will be pushing your faith. Really, Rhonda? I might do that. A faith journal. I certainly have enough. The thing of it is, when I do Bible art journaling, because I know I get so many different people of different faiths in here, I usually turn off comments. And because I just don't want to deal with the controversy, and that's not what my channel is all about art, but I usually, I like to be able to say my faith, and actually that's what Christmas is all about for me. In Christianity, which is my faith, Christmas is all about the birth of Jesus. Baby Jesus and the manger and the 3 wise men and the shepherds and peace on earth, goodwill toward men, the star, all of that. And that's what Christmas is all about. And that's certainly what it means to me. Everything else is nice. And then there's the other meanings to faith too. I mean, and it's a part of our culture. It's a part of our culture. It's a part of our history. Um, the Santa Claus and the fruitcake and opening the presents on Christmas morning, all of that, the Christmas movies, the Christmas parade, um, and even going back into history, the I don't want to call them pagan because that isn't the right term. The non-Christian version of faith. I mean of not of faith. The non-Christian version of Christmas. Their holidays, and I guess they call it the winter solstice. I'm not sure if the winter solstice is a part of that, but I'm not too much into all of that, just like other people are not into the Christian side of it. So, but I see Christmas as a part of our culture, and how sad our world would be without Christmas. It'd be some dark, cold days in December. And it just brings warmth and joy to it. Just like me opening all these happy mails, it just brings a certain warmth and joy to you. All these beautiful Christmas cards and yeah. And now might be a good time too to talk about people who are hurting at Christmas. I'm buffering. Let me fix my buffer here. Let me fix Mr. Buffer. Let's kick him out of here. Because, is that Lynn? Good morning, Lynn. I got my Daffy mail, Lynn. But I wanted to talk a little bit about people who are going through hard times at Christmas. And sometimes it's hard to be joyful when you're hurting. And a lot of times people don't ask for the hurt. I know I've had down times, and you don't ask for those times. Sometimes they hit you, slap you across the face 2 or 3 times in a row. And so for all the people out there who are going through hard times, if you're up to it and you happen to be listening to my replay or even listening in this morning, come join us tomorrow. Even if you just lurk, if you listen in and lurk, you maybe absorb some of the company. Just be with other people. I find that personally for me helps a lot. Sometimes you don't want to be with other people when you're hurting because sometimes you just don't want to. You don't want to have to explain it all one more time. That's kind of for me coming home from Wisconsin was sort of a hurt in a way. I call myself the reluctant retiree because I reached retirement age and I was not ready to retire. Not just because of the finances, that was a part of it, but just because I loved my job. I loved what I did. And there was a certain amount of hurt because I looked and looked and looked for work, and the economy back then was not all that great. It was starting to recover, but it just wasn't all that great. And it was really tough out there. And I certainly didn't ask for that. I miss Wisconsin. I miss it. I miss it a lot. But I'm happy now. But even then, just being among people is what I'm getting at. Coming on, doing my YouTube channel, doing my videos now, doing my live streams and being with you guys in the morning, that certainly takes the sting away of not being employed anymore. They can take their jobs and shove get YouTube. Hi, Lynn. Arlene says, I will be here in the morning. Y'all will be the only people I talk to tomorrow. Well, we'll talk to you a lot tomorrow. I'll probably be on as late as I can. I asked Dee Dee, tomorrow's Wednesday, and I asked her if she was going to be on Wednesday. And she didn't know because it depends on her husband and their family and what they're all planning. So she says if she's there, she'll be on tomorrow morning. But if she's on, I'll probably do what I normally do and close down my stream at 7:30. But if she doesn't come on, I'll probably keep the carving up until we either give an eraser everybody in the stream or until um, we have to go for our own Christmas. So I'm thinking, maybe 9 or 9:30 up in there if Dee Dee's not on. But I'm going to do this the same way as Dee Dee runs her envelope um, when she has her envelope giveaways. She what she does is she picks somebody in the stream, and like I'll pick somebody and I'll ask, what do you want me to carve? And they're going to be these little Christmas ornament things out of this book. I'll probably do a quick thumb through and let you choose something. It would be best if it was something vertical that would fit nice on the eraser. Some of these are postcards, they won't fit nice. Well, that might fit, but some of them are games and toys, and we might just pick something. They might say Santa Claus or a bird or something like that. There's a kitty cat one in here. There's a rabbit. There's a bird. Penguin. Here's a penguin. That might be, maybe I'll do the penguin this morning. I'm going to hold the penguin out. So, and then I'll carve it, and it will be inked when you get it. And I won't carve the back. I have plenty of those erasers, and I'll carve it out. And these do not take too long. When I get more detailed here, it takes a little bit longer on the little girl. But like this bird did not take long to do. And then after I carve that stamp for whoever gets this, then they'll choose from whoever's in the stream. And we'll do that tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. If it goes over good, I might do it for the streamathon. Speaking of streamathon, I need to do my art journals. Let's go ahead and do the penguin this morning. But last night while I was watching Lisa and Tanya, I bear. This is the final one down here. Teddy bear. And I'm calling this a boy bulb. It's a little light bulb with the little bulb shaped. And then I did a Santa Claus. And I kind of carved out too much of his hat, so I have to draw the tree back in. But that's okay. That's good enough for me. So we are going to carve the penguin this morning. Let's see what you guys are saying to me. You just got up to bake. All right. There's going to be 16 of you for Christmas, Lynn. Oh, my goodness. You've got a lot of baking to do. Thank you, Rhonda. These are not hard to do. And Anne and Lars sent me, I think, 10 of these erasers. So we'll have plenty of erasers to share. And I bought a whole bunch of them. I've been collecting them whenever I see them at Walmart, which is iffy if I see them because they don't restock them on a consistent basis. But you can order these. I could probably get them online at Walmart, but I don't do much online shopping. I'm thinking about finally, Mary, getting an Amazon account. But that's still, I got some other things I need to take care of. So that's in the future. Yeah. By not doing a lot of online shopping, I do not overspend too much. But I'm using these high polymer erasers. They're by Pentel. They're 2 inches high and 1 inch wide. And we are carving. I'm getting inspired from this Christmas Revisited book. It's a 3rd edition, and the author is Robert Brenner. And it's a book for collectors. It's all about, it's got Christmas, a lot of Christmas ornaments, but there are also toys and postcards. And here's Christmas cards. Wow. But let's go do the penguin. I'm going to keep this book out while I'm doing this. Let's see. Let's put this here. Let's put these over here before they fall. So I'm going to zoom in. Good morning to everybody who's come in. Merry Christmas. This is Christmas Eve day. So glad to have you join me. And we'll be doing that tomorrow with the erasers, carving erasers for folks. And they'll just be hand carved eraser stamps. They won't be, they aren't going to be. Let's see, I got to center this way and up or down. I got to touch the screen. Oh, right in the center. All right, we'll stay right there. And I'm getting so I can sketch these right on the eraser. And this is just going to be a penguin. So this should not take too long to carve. And let me show you. This is my inspiration right here. This is a penguin. But I think I might put more of a tuxedo. It looks like some of the tuxedo might have worn off of this one. So we're going to do a penguin ornament here. So we'll even put the little cap on it, the little ornament cap. Make sure you guys can see it. Rhonda, Arlene, if you would like, I'll give you my number and you can text and call me. Oh, and Arlene and Rhonda are having a conversation, which is okay. I love it when you guys talk to each other. I miss a lot, though. I miss a lot. You guys know that. Let's see. And he's got a round beak here. Can I do his beak and let it show? Yeah. And he's fatter at the... And he's got an eye like that. And then his beak kind of comes this way. Nose might need to be a little longer. And then he comes this way. And we're going to make him hopefully kind of... Now, penguin have those flappy feet, don't they? Yeah, like happy feet. We're going to give him some happy feet. And his eye might be too big up here, but I'll fix that when I carve it. And don't they have tuxedo? Give him some happy feet here. Aww. A little, and he's got a little nose here. And his face will all be black. I'll probably leave his nose white, tip of his nose white, negative. And this will be his little arms. Now remember, this is a glass bulb, so it's not going to be like his hands are flapping out or anything. This is an old-fashioned Christmas bulb ornament. There. That shouldn't take too long to carve. So I'll carve out the white and I'll carve out the negative. I'll start by doing the edge here. And I'd like to get a whole set of these by the end of December. And then I'm going to build a Christmas tree. One of those, I guess they call them pencil trees. And then you just let the ornaments hang off in layers. That's the plan. And I need to get it caught up in my gem journal. But I'll do that after I get the cover done here. I'll have time. I'll get it done by the end of December. If I don't get it done by the end of December, I'll do it in January. We'll get it done eventually. I might go in. I've been painting on every page. You don't have to paint every page. You could collage. Oh, and the envelopes that I'm doing for those of you, for Rhonda and Mary too, and Suzanne and Laura, I still have those. I'm not sending them out till after Christmas. So those are still in progress. Well, they're not in progress. They're all done except for Laura's. I have the front of Laura's to do. But I want to go make some photocopies, and I'm not going any place till after Christmas. I'm not going out. And I have to tell you, last night I was in here carving, and my brother was watching wrestling. And he came in and said, "There's something going on next door to the house to the west of us." And I went and looked out the back window, and geez, there must have been 4 fire trucks and 2 or 3 ambulances. And I don't know. I don't know if they had a fire or what happened to have all of that there. It didn't look like the house was burning. I don't know what was going on, but there's a family. It's a big old house. It's a 2-story house. And I talked to the lady of the house at Halloween. She brought her child trick-or-treating. And she told me I don't know my next door neighbor to the west of me. I just kind of know her by sight. But she told me that as a family, they live upstairs and her parents live downstairs. And her parents are probably elderly because she looks like she's in her 30s or 40s. But I don't know what was going on, that those fire trucks and ambulances were there for 2 or 3 hours last night. And I told my brother, I said, "I wonder what was going on." And he said, "We'll probably never know." And I said, "Sure, it'll be in the paper." We don't get the county paper. He said we get a daily paper, but we don't get the county one. And I said, "I'll go to the library and read it." But it's kind of, would like to know if your neighbors could have a fire or something, or have a bad Christmas and you wouldn't even know it. I'm not sure I like that. So if any of you, if you're listening in on the replay, and I just want to invite you to come in and join us tomorrow. Don't spend Christmas by yourself. That's what I would be doing if I wasn't here. I spent a lot of Christmases by myself. Sometimes it helps just to have people And you don't even have to talk. Just come in and listen. Lurk. Just be around people. Be around, don't talk yourself into a lot of depression. Does that look like a penguin nose? I don't know. I think that nose needs to come out more like that. I got so much dark on there, I don't know what I'm doing. Well, it's just as good as that one there. It's a little fatter, though. That's as fat as this is going to get. It comes clear out to here. Yeah. We'll carve that out. Okay, this is the point where I find that if I take my marker and I'm just going to color in his head here, I can see, I haven't carved the eye yet, but I can see the shape of the head here. Now I'm going to leave the nose. So I can kind of get a better idea when I start carving that little eye and carve this little nose here. Let's see. Let's color in let's color this part in too. So I know where I'm going to carve. And we're going to color in the happy feet. There. So really about the only thing I need to worry about is the nose and the eye. Let's go ahead and carve this out. Should give him a bow, but it's too late now. We could paint it red when we stamp it. We can make a little collar in there. It's not too late to do that. I'm buffering. Here. Bring it up a little more so you can see it. It's gonna buffer till next June. I could actually use that scoop one, but I didn't get it out. So Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. This is Christmas Eve day. Should be singing some Christmas carols like Jingle Bells. That's as much as you're going to get out of me. Sometimes after my brother's gone to bed in his own room and I'm sitting in the chair by myself, I'll sing. I'll turn my YouTube onto a channel that has songs I can sing along with. And I'll sit there in my chair and sing. And not only Christmas carols, just other songs. I'll sing along with them. Most of them are old songs that I can keep up with. I don't rap. I'm not a rapper. Yeah, I thought I carved that out. That did. Let's see what you guys are saying. I'm buffering again. Come on. Yeah. It's going to buffer till next June. watching an ad. Good morning to everybody who's come in. Hi, Irma. My brother took over the cooking and it's awesome. Oh, he's cooking, but you're still baking. Didn't you say you're going to have 16 for Christmas? That's quite a house full. Yeah, I agree, Arlene. You just come spend Christmas morning with us. Lynn says, I wish you all were closer. It's a full house at 16, but there's always room for more. Well, we would hang out in your she shed, even if it's not quite finished. We would just camp out in your she shed, Lynn. Kimberly's in the house. They watched the game. Mina says, say a small prayer for your neighbors. Yes, I did. I think her parents live in the lower part of the house, and I think they're elderly. But if something would have happened to one of them, I don't think there were 3 or 4 fire trucks, and there was a couple of ambulances. And I think if it would have been, an elderly parent passing away, there may have been an ambulance and a fire truck, but not a whole yard full. And they had all these big, bright spotlights out front. They had 6 of them all around the yard. I mean, it lit up the neighborhood. So I can't help wondering if it wasn't something. I did not smell any smoke, but I can't help wondering if it wasn't something like carbon monoxide or something. I don't know that. I mean, I'm just trying to think what if the house wasn't burning, what could it be that would take all that commotion? And they were there for 3 or 4 hours. They were there even after we turned off the TV and settled in. They were still out there. So I don't know. We're going to find out. I'll find out eventually. I can always go to the library. Our librarian knows everybody in town, and she keeps up with all that stuff. Rhonda says, no worries, Mary. I appreciate and look forward to it whenever you can send it. Yeah, I'll get it out next week. I want to go to the library and make some more photocopies of those Victorian houses that say your turn. I feel comfortable photocopying those because it almost implies that you can make copies and color them. So Kimberly says, I'm great. Welcome, Kimberly. She says, I'm great counting my blessings this morning. So thankful for my friends in the box. Yes, we all are, Kimberly. Oh, Stack Shapes. Good morning, Stack Shapes. If you're still here, if I haven't missed you all together, welcome, and thank you for joining us. You're certainly welcome in here. I love that we're getting a lot of new people during the holiday seasons. Len says, I'll try not to cry over the destruction of that antique. Oh, I am of this book. I don't think I'm going to cut that book up, Lynn. It's too nice to destroy. I'm getting inspired from it, if that's the book you're talking about. You have 3 from that series, and they cost a lot a while back. Yeah, this is the 3rd edition. This one is the 3rd edition. If you're talking about this, it's a book for collectors. This is way too nice to fussy cut. I would love to fussy cut it. If I had 2 or 3 of the same book, I might fussy cut it. If I see more, now that history book that I got that's called We Americans, that has all those shadow box on the cover, I'm fussy cutting out of it because I've got 3 of them. And I'm keeping one, and that would be what I would do with this one if I could find more of these. These are nice books. You can get this book. This is by Robert Brenner, Brenner. I've seen it sold as a used book, and I think brand new, they cost about $26 or $27. But it's a nice, every page, well, there's some black and white, but very few. Almost every page is a color plate. But I'm just using it for inspiration. Lynn says, "Oh, thank goodness." Yeah, Lynn. I probably give you people your book, the book lovers. I know there are a lot of book lovers, people who love books. Sometimes when you tear into these books, you just go, "Oh no, she's cutting up another one." I love my history books. Um, I love my history books. And some of these books I don't have too much reservation in. I paint in that dictionary. I'm using my dictionary as the painty paper book. And sometimes I go, "Oh, I'm painting over all the knowledge." Oh. Lynn is saying good morning to everybody. You fussy cut all those owls out of that envelope, Arlene? Out of one of those envelopes from Carehart? Wow. That's cool. I was thinking I might make an art journal page out of it. Just cut it down the side and let it flip this way. It would go in my journal as an art. Okay, I think I'm caught up there. Let's go back down here. Holly, good morning, Holly. Good morning, Holly. They call Holly Hollywood. Good morning. It is an awesome book. Yes, it is. A gas leak might do it. Yeah. Now, I don't think our furnace is gas. I'll have to ask my brother. It might be. I'll ask him because I'm not too up on what fuels our furnace down there. But it could very well, if it was a gas leak, that would keep them there for a while, wouldn't it? At least the house didn't blow up. That would be scary if the house blew up. But you would think if the gas leak was leaking, they'd warn the neighborhood. I mean, because they're right across the alley west of us. It could have been a gas leak. That's interesting. I'll have to find out. Good morning, Anne. Good morning. Lynn says her home is too tiny. They go to her folks' house. So that's good too. Mina says during Christmas, there's a 24/7 radio station that plays Christmas music only. I sing along while I'm driving. Yeah, that will put you in the spirit, Nina. And this here lesson thing, I snipped it out of my live stream. I'm carving a little penguin ornament here. I'm just about done. I want to read chat. Irma's Redneck Craft Shack. Good morning, Irma. Thanks for joining us. All right. Arlene says, "Oh, Mary, I took the plastic insert out of the marker box, and now they're not annoying to put away." I'm going to do that one of these days. I'm going to do that. She's talking about those super tip Crayola box. The inserts, they have an insert there to hold the markers, but it is so hard to get those markers back in there. Now, I think I'm going to have to come in with my and then we'll give him a nose tip here. I'm not sure about penguins. I'm not a penguin person, so I hope I'm doing this nose okay. Got to consider this is a bulb ornament. So let's put a little shine on it. Let's just put a little nit here that for some shine. let this ornament kind of shine. Now the eye goes right up in here, maybe. That's where it's going to go, right there. We're just going to carve a little circle. And then it kind of has a little black, a little eyeball there. There. And then it's got some shine here. I don't know if I can represent the shine of the round head here. The head is a little bit more, well, maybe we can just do a couple little shine marks. He's just a little ornament. Now, this is Tuesday morning, and Kathy Berg, I can stay on until it's almost 6:15. I can stay on till Kathy Berg, if I don't know if she's coming on today. I don't know. But if she comes on, she'll come on at around 9 my time, so I can go a little later today. I like Tuesdays and Thursdays for that reason. Let's stamp it off and see how it looks. I might have to, he's got quite a nose here. I might have to make his nose a little smaller. I've got a real hunker nose. Yeah, before I do any more to it, I'm gonna let's put some shine marks here. Because it is a glass bulb. Yeah, I'm not happy with this. Maybe it's just my perception of a penguin nose. Don't want to. It is a big nose, though, on there. Head needs to be a little more rounded here. Maybe that helps. Alrighty, let's go ahead and stamp it off. Put this in the trash. This will give me practice before tomorrow morning. Alrighty. So I got a paper under here. And bring it where you guys can see it. And hashtag Carve December. I should put paper underneath of here. And this is 12/24, the day before Christmas, 19. And I'm going to put old-fashioned glass Christmas ornaments. And then when I'm done carving all of them, I'll do a set on some nicer paper. Let's see how he prints off. I'm not sure about his nose, but he is what he is. He's a cutie. His nose might be a little long. If I were carving it again, I'd make it a little shorter, but we'll see. He's just got a long snout for a penguin. Oh, well, the nose is okay, but the eye, I think I need to do something more to the eye. Well, maybe not. Maybe just clean it a little. Maybe a little bigger. There. And it's straight here because of the edge of the eraser. If I could round this out a little. Maybe round this one out a little. And he needs his flappy feet. Little penguin feet here. Happy feet. Happy feet. I think I'd change the nose if I was going to carve him again, but we'll leave him like he is. He's just a Christmas ornament stamp. Maybe the glass pull off of that one got a little wonky. Old-fashioned Christmas ornaments. I have to say, I think he's just as good as the one in the book. Except for maybe his nose. There he is. I'm gonna leave him alone. If I go messing with it too much, I'll mess it up. I'll overwork it. So we're gonna put penguin. And this is number 24. I'm right up there. Let's do another one, an easy one on the back. Let's see. Let's see if I can't just stamp this off so I don't get all yucky. Yeah. So I'm going to carve on the back. I'm going to carve another one. What shall I do? Let's see. Let's look at the book. I want an easy one. Maybe one of those candle ones. That would be easy to carve. Look at this one. Isn't this one cool? You can't see because I got it close up, but I'm looking for one of those candles, but something like that. But one like this. Maybe I'll carve one of these. Those won't be hard to do. Maybe like that. Let's do one of those. Bubble candle, bubble lights. Let's see. It's got a point to it. And it just really comes like that. That's all there is to it. And it comes down. Well, the bubbles might be hard, but I don't have to put bubbles in it. This one, let me get it out here. This one kind of has scribbles in it. These have bubbles in it. I'd like to get those bubbles in there, but those might be kind of hard to carve. We'll see. And then it has pieces like that. It has a holder to it. Comes down here and down here like that. And it has little pieces like that. And it has the little screw thing at the bottom. The only hardest part there is trying to put those bubbles in. Maybe if I put just 2 or 3, maybe big ones, I can get them in. And we want to make it look like it's shining. I wonder if I can just leave some lines in there as I'm carving for the lights. I don't know. We'll carve it first and see. Okay, that's my inspiration. We'll try it and see. I don't want to do a really hard one. Let's carve the edge away. Now let's turn this around so that is over here. It won't get in my way. Carve the edge away here. Now, let's just start here. We want to make the flame. Ooh, now maybe going a little. Get it out of there. Should be doing this with my smaller blade, but that's okay. Here comes a train. Train's coming down the track. I often think when I hear those train whistles real early in the morning and real late at night, I think of the poor engineers that have to keep those trains going. What a lonely job it must be. Okay, let's do I want some shine marks in here. So we're just going to carve this way. This might turn out better than I thought. Let's have the shine marks up here. He's a tooting his horn. On no, it's not Christmas morn yet. It's Christmas Eve morn. Let's see. It's Christmas Eve morning. Let's use those smaller. He's saying, look out, I'm coming through town. Get out of my way. I think I'll do this side. I've been researching that. After Christmas, I'm going to go over there, probably after the holidays, maybe sometime in January, to that little town to the east of us where my mother was born, and visit that little town museum and see if I can't find some information about that creamery that I think it was my great-great-great-grandfather started that creamery, and see if they have any information on it. Even a newspaper article, an ad. It would have been in the, like around 1890, 1882, I think is when they immigrated. I could be wrong about that. I'd have to look again. But I'd love to build, take all the information that I have and start building a genealogy chart for my grandniece, because she's going to get curious about all that someday. And I need to get with, maybe I'll talk to her tomorrow. Her great grandmother on her grandmother's side, and get their family history, see if they have a genealogy, and put it all together for her, because she's going to be curious about it. And now's the time to do it. Her great-great-grandmother is 91 years old. And she could pass away at any day. She could pass away any day, and then we would have our information. And they would love it if I'd come and spend a afternoon sitting down and going through photo albums. I'm too lazy. I'm wanting to do my art, and I need to do that. I need to quit being so selfish with my time. Get that done. It's on my heart. I know I love reading about my brother doesn't care anything about it. Well, he cares, but he just doesn't, not enough to go doing charts and all of that. I'm not sure that this is going to look like. We're trying. What I need to do is take the marker here to it. I might carve the circles out of that. That's not too bad. I'm buffering like crazy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the buffer. Pen's in my way. I don't have any notifications going. It's just bad. It's just bad. Buffering. Hi, Deb Crafty. Welcome, welcome. Lynn says it hasn't been bad here. Talking about the train, she says, I don't live in town and I hear it clearly. I can't imagine living close. We don't live close to the railroad tracks, but I can't imagine living right next to them. We live on the north side of town, but when they toot that whistle, you can hear it all. I mean, it doesn't matter where you are in town, you're going to hear that whistle. It's a small town. Arlene said, there's a train that runs through town here. One conductor that comes through at 4 a.m. lays on the horn all the way through town. There should be laws against that. I know some railroads have rules that sometimes, now this is like 6:30 in the morning, so they probably toot a little louder, but I've heard it come through where it sounds like a muted trumpet. Holly's saying Merry Christmas. Mina's saying Merry Christmas. Oh, there's Lynn J. She says, Lynn J says, Merry Christmas to all. Wishing you all a safe and happy holiday. Merry Christmas, Lynn. We love it when you peek in here. Drive safely. She has to go to work today. Oh, she's not making her way into work today. She says, good morning, Mary and all. I'm not making my way into work. She gets the day off. All right, Lynn. You enjoy your day. Isn't that an awesome book, Holly? I love that book. Is just going to be inspiration for the rest of the month. There's Azure. Good morning, Azure. About 20 minutes late. Good morning, Azure, if you're listening. Merry Christmas, lady. Kathy said she would be on, Mitzi says. Okay. Well, Kathy Berg usually comes on about 9 o'clock my time. So we'll get off of here before then. Oh, Mary, I took the plastic insert out of the marker box. All right, I'm back up to there. So good Merry Christmas to everybody who's, even if you're just listening in, Merry Christmas. Come and join us if you have the time. If you don't have the time, well, okay, that's all right. We understand it's a busy holiday season. And for those who said, I got quite a chuckle out of some of those comments. I got quite a chuckle out of Beth. I'm going, if you don't come in here tomorrow, I'm a lump of coal. I'll carve you a lump of coal, Beth. This is what is my meds kick in. Beth usually does not come in on the mornings. I get it. And Beth is taking care of her mother. So, you just can't be everywhere all the time, even if you'd like to be. I get that. I understand. I listened to Lisa and Tanya last night. I tried to listen. I was carving on my stamp, so I probably didn't catch everything. No, that's a little one. Let's see if I can't do another big bubble up here. This is a bubble candle, a bubble light. And this will be the end of the carving for this morning. I might do some more. On my own, because I'm enjoying doing these. And I want a whole set of them. I am having fun doing these. We might just keep carving clear through January. I don't know if I'll carve Christmas ornaments, but I'm enjoying this carving stuff here. I think I found with these Christmas glass old-fashioned bulb ornaments, I certainly found my series. I wish I would have thought about looking in that book at the beginning of December. Yeah. I guess what I want to do is carve here. So thank you all for joining me. I know you got families to take care of and everything. So if you can't stay the whole morning, I do understand. No lump of coal for you guys who showed up this morning. All right. I think I'm about ready to stamp her off. Let's take the pen, and by doing this, I can get an idea of how it's going to print. And I think I'm pretty happy with this. I think I'm happy with this because, see, these will be the light. Yep, I'm pretty happy with this. I don't even think I won't even have to do a recarve there. See, I'm thinking on these, I cut for I still might do that illuminated alphabet. I just have to find the right style. But I could carve some of those little round bulbs on those, but maybe I'll hold off on that. I still want my alphabet, but we'll see. Let's throw these shavings away. Not too many up in here, but I want to work on my journal cover. So I'm going to stamp this off, and we'll call it a morning for stamping. Yeah, I might redo my penguin. His nose looks more like a tail than a nose. But it's not that bad either. I just have to, maybe if I shorten his nose like that, I could do that. And I could still have that like a necktie or something. Maybe I'll shorten his nose. That might be better. I'll have to think about my penguin nose there. But I'm not going to this morning. We'll leave it like it is this morning. He's got a tail on his nose. He's got a tail on his head, on his face. Oh, I'm pretty happy with the candle. We'll just do it a couple more times just to have it on there stamped. And I might shorten that penguin nose. Like that, and make this part of a, let's get out a little bit of, where's my white fine liner? I put them away because they were falling, and they were getting in my way. Let's see if I can't. I want to fix that poor penguin. He looks like he's got a tail on his head. And if I come in, well, you know what? I don't need hold on a sec. Let's use the whiteout pen. Mary's getting sidetracked here. Shouldn't put my hands on that fine liner. I want to do other things with it. Put that away fast. Where's that whiteout pen? Let's get this going. So if I come in like that and just white this out, I think he'll look more like a penguin. White that out. Maybe come up a little here. I think he'll look a little bit better if I do that. Now let's see if I can do it. It could be a disaster, but we're going to try it because I don't like it this way. Now to kind of shape it up a little here. He says, "Thank you, Mary. My snout wasn't that long. I know I have a long snout, but now I need to clean up all the bits. If I can." Looks like he's got a little bow tie there. Oh, you guys can't see. I'm sorry. All right, here. The buffer band, you can still hear and see, but there's buffering. Yeah. Holly says, "The candle's great, Mary. Can you show the penguin reference?" Yes, I can. Hold on a minute. The penguin reference, it's not all that clear. Let's see. Let me get it out here. Doop, 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 doop. I'm thumbing through. I'm getting there. Ooh, there's a Statue of Liberty. Look, there's a Statue of Liberty. That's cool. I might do that. I'm getting there, Holly. Look at these. I love these. Look at these. These are cool. I like this one. I might do this one here. But that'd be kind of hard to carve. Oh, here's a moon. Here's a moon and stars. Whoops. Let me get it up there. Over, Mary. Which way? This way? There's a moon. This is the moon here. This is the moon, and these are stars in there, and it's gold. All right, I'm getting to the penguin. He's here someplace. There's an awful lot of cool ones here. Here's the penguin. So he isn't all that clear anyway. But I think I had the snout too large. I think I had his snout too large. It may not be the best, but at least I shortened his snout. I'm going to curve it down a little more. He says, "I feel better when my nose isn't so large." There. I guess I'm going to leave him like that. Maybe I'll round his head a little more here now. Round his, I'll make a bow, like a tie in here. Like that. There. He's just my stamp. He's just a Christmas ornament. He doesn't have to be perfect. I like him a lot better. Let's stamp him off again. Let's stamp him off again. And then I'll go to, I want to work on this journal cover this morning. Get rid of some of this gunk. I'll just draw circles around this to know that I need to shorten nose. Shorten nose. Yeah, I like the candle. The candle, I only had to stamp. I didn't even have to figure that. That was pretty easy carve. Let's stamp this guy off. I like him a lot better. He has an orange beak down at the bottom, and I could still do that, but I think I'm just going to leave him the way he is. Let's just put it here. Yeah, I like him a lot better. I can still need to clean it up a little in there, but I'm not going to fool with it today. Let's put a bubble light here. Bubble light candle. Bubble light candle. And this is number 1, number 2, and number 3 of the penguin. It needs, it's got a little nick right there. Clean up a little. Clean you up a little. And maybe I'm kind of happy with that. His head could be a little rounder here, but I'm not going to fool with him. If I fool with it too much, I'll mess him up completely. So he's going to be my penguin. All right, so let's move on. So that is number, let's see. What did I say? That other one was 23, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 22, 23. This is, number 24, and the light bulb is number 25. So I want to see how many of these, because I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do I have 9 of those that I want to make for my little? I think 9 of them. Oh no, 10, 11. I've got 11 ornaments. So I'm just going to keep carving them until the end of December. And then I'll build a tree. And that'll be my carved December. That'll be my carved December. All right, let's move on and do the work on this art journal. Let me zoom out so you guys can see more than blue. Here, I'm zoomed way in. Bump, 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 bump. There. And let's get the stamp. All my little stamps are going to come over here to the side. Yeah. I'll probably knock all this off. Get this off. My palette knife up. Put my pen in there. My carving box here. All right. I'm having fun with them. All right. So this I'm going to take and swish all the crumbs off in my wastebasket. This, I'm going to measure off at 7 inches. Let me get my, oops, I bumped my phone cord. I bumped my cords. If I lose sound, yell at me. Yell at me if I lose sound. So 7 inches comes right about to here. And here's 14 inches. And 21 will be right down in there. So I can do 3 journal covers. And I'm going to mark them now. I'm looking for a good pen to mark with. I might have to get out a new pen. I'll try that one. I'm going to mark them now because I want to put that wood on there, and I want to make sure that I'm getting good wood. Good wood. So 7, 14, and 21. And then I'll have about 3 inches left. 14, 15, 1. Is that right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, about 3 inches left. So there. And 7, 14, and 21. And let's draw here. And this will all get covered up. I'm just marking it so I know where to cut. This pen is not the greatest. It dries out. They dry out on me. I use them and use them and use them. Can't see it very well. Right there. See how this one works. There we go. And then right here, is that right? 7 and 14, that's right. And if I mark it here, then I know how wide I want to make my wood planks for it to fit across. The journal's going to go this way, so it will fold up. It'll tri-fold. There. And then here. Now, where's my inspiration? This is my inspiration right here. So what I have on the background this way is going to be wood planks coming down in here. I should probably maybe just even, except I kind of wanted to do it all as one big piece and then cut it. Oh, let's just make this a little darker, so I know my cut line is there. cut line there. And I'm going to give 2 of these away. It'll be next Tuesday morning. A week from today will be New Year's Eve day. And it's the December 31st, and it's a streamathon, and I'm kicking it off in the morning. I'm just going to come on my regular 4:30. All right. So I think what I'm going to do is get my markers out here. I have to turn around, though. I have to reach for them. Hold the phone. This chair needs to roll back. I need to go over here and get my marker box. Or maybe I can just use these. They're right up on top. We'll use these. And I'm going to draw some gray lines in there, gray and dark lines in here with my markers. These are Pen Plus gears, and they're permanent. So let's pull out the gray and dark blues and maybe this one. This snap is coming undone here. Maybe this dark gray. And what do we have in here? Got some more grays. That's the same color as this, I think. Don't know if, maybe we'll go for a tan one. We'll just pull these out. I'll put them back when I'm done. That's a little bit lighter. I don't need everything. That might even be enough. You can get these at Walmart. I saw 2 or 3 sets of them there. They cost about $20, but they're certainly worth it. They've got like what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 times 12. They've got 60 markers. So let's see. I think that might be, I don't think a lighter gray might not show up, but we'll pull it out. Here comes the morning paper. And we'll do this for now. There we go. Now, on each one of these, what did I do with my ruler? What I want to do is some wood planks. And I would imagine they don't even have to be even. It's 7 inches. And if I do, let me do my arithmetic here. Oops. Whoops, that's not what I want. Clear. 7 divided by 2.5. Yeah, you only get 2 of them in there. 1.75. 7 divided by 1.75. I can get 4. So I can get 4 wood planks here if I go 1 3/4 inches. I can get 4 of them. And that's about what I want. This is a little bit wider. Let's see. If I went 1 1/2, 7 divided by 1.5. Now, see, I don't like all the, I'm going to go with 1 3/4. Yeah, come on. Let's go back and look at chat. Hi, Whispering Cauldron. Carol, good morning. Hi, Topaz Julie girl. Topaz Pearl girl. Merry Christmas to both of you. Hi, Sally. Good morning and Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas Eve. Rhonda and Holly are saying good morning. Hi, Joey. Joey from the UK. She says, I'm good now, thanks. Just playing at my craft desk. Well, thanks for popping in, Joy. We're glad to have you join us. Wow. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to all of you who are popping in and saying good morning. Oh, well, Mary, I didn't see all those stamps. How wonderful. Hi. Oh, okay, Holly. I want to I've been carving these little eraser stamps. That's a Christmas tree I put on the postcards, but I did the candle and the penguin. I did a Santa Claus. I need to carve something on the back of him. I did a little toy soldier. And this is just a little, I'm just calling it a little figure. He was supposed to be a Santa Claus, but I kind of made him, looks more like a little boy. I did a teddy bear. Did a teddy bear and a bubble boy. So then what? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got a lot more than I thought I did. I did a caroler, 8, 9, and I got the jester and the bird. The 11th day, because the 12th day of Christmas is probably tomorrow, right? Or do they start counting at 25? I think if you count from 25 to, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30 would be, and then you add 6 days. I think it's what is January 4th or 6th, where it's the, what do they call that? The Epiphany? 7 and 5. Yeah, 7 and 5 is 12. So I'll have enough for 12 days of Christmas at least. I'm just going to keep carving. If I carve these by myself while I'm sitting here, I can get 3 or 4 done in a day. Just, it doesn't take me very long if I'm sitting here. But tomorrow morning, if you're awake, I don't want to force you to wake up, but if you're awake, I'm going to be carving erasers and giving them away. Hopefully we'll carve easy ones. We won't have penguin noses. Aww. Mary, he had a Jimmy Durante nose. Yes, he did, Rhonda. He had a big old snout, didn't he? It looked like he had a bushy tail on his nose is what it looked like. But we fixed that. It's not perfect, but it's just for my own journal. So, Michelle, hi, Michelle. Michelle Plato, she says, I don't have any overly fancy ornaments, but the ones from my grandmother have a paper too where the string is attached. No idea how old they are. Oh, wow. They sound beautiful, Michelle. Yeah, some of those ornaments that we had in the 1950s, like we had the little round bulb with the kind of the star in it. Maybe I could do one of those. Some of those ornaments are really vintage ornaments now. Kind of cool. I know we had the 3 wise men riding on camels. I would never get that on my eraser, but and then the nativity scene, and of course we had all the round bulbs, the silver bulbs. So let's see, who else am I missing? Sally's in the house. She says, you have big time patience, Mary. I would be a bloody mess. Sometimes I goof it good, Sally. I'll tell you, I goof good on here sometimes. Lynn Wright is in here. The candle area is great. Can you show okay, I'm back up to that. All right. You lost your chocolate chips. Oh, Lynn. Oh, no. You better get to the store fast. A bake-a-thon. Hey, Linda McAllister. Merry Christmas, Linda. Hello. I had a laugh at, what was I watching last night on YouTube? It was some video, and the guy said, or maybe that was wrestling. My brother was watching wrestling last night, and he says, how do you say Merry Christmas in Japanese? And the guy said, Merry Christmas. I don't know if that's true, but I don't know how to say Merry Christmas in Dutch, Linda. Merry Christmas, Linda McAllister. Yes, you should carve something, Linda. You just get out those carving tools and go at it. We want to see it. Hi, Mary 2. Good morning, Mary 2. The vintage ornaments are very expensive. I'll bet that they are. Mary 2 says her girls are coming at noon, so she's cooking. Well, thanks for peeking in, Mary. I can almost smell the good smells here, Mary. Smells good. How does one lose 2 cups of chocolate chips in a tiny kitchen? I tell you, it's possible if you're a mixed media artist, Lynn. Are you sure you didn't collage those chocolate chips down on a snowman nose or something? All right, I figured that I can get 1.5 inches for my board. So let's just mark 1.5. So it would be 7 and, oh, not 1.5, 1 3/4 here. And I'm just going to keep going from this mark because I get mixed up. Here and 1 3/4 here. And I should get 4 out of them. 4 boards. 9 3/4. And oops, this last board's going to be, how did I figure that out? 1 3/4, 1 3/4, 1 3/4, and this one is 2 3/4. I thought I divided that out. Oh, we'll have a bigger board down there. This will be my journal because I'm figuring it out. I thought I divided 1.75 into 7 and got 4. Let's go back to my calculator. 7 divided by 1.75 is equal to 4. 1 3/4. 1 3/4. Oh, did I do that right? 9. 1 3/4 is here. It's right, Mary. You just didn't have your head on. My pen's not marking. Let's do one of these others. I'm all right. I just had to calculate it out. Hold on, let me put my phone out of the way here. Put you guys back on screen. All right. 1 3/4 there. 1 3/4 here. Well, this one's a little wider. For some reason, I got 9, 10 3/4 right there. Oh, I see, 12. It's just a teeny bit larger. I'm not going to sweat it. I'll just make these a little larger. And let's just draw a line. I might have to go in with the gray on these, the dark gray, or even the black. We'll do more than one line. So I want these to look like the boards. Kind of. Maybe I'll go this way. Yeah. And right here. That looks pretty good. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm not about perfection. And right about there. Can you guys see the lines that I'm doing here? I might have to make them a little darker. And here's my mark. 1 and 3/4 would be right about in there. What? About there. Now let's get a juicy pen out. Hold on a minute. I need a juicy pen. Good thing these are under $1. These Pen Plus gear cost 88 cents for 2 of them at Walmart. Used to be 2 for $4. I still think they're worth it. Let me throw this package away. I still think they're worth it. Yeah. Make that a little bit plainer to see. Now I'm going to put snowflakes on here and a bird and all of that. So some of these lines will fade in. So I really don't mind. Let's go in with maybe the dark gray and kind of, maybe even the dark blue might be nicer. Now, these are having trouble on this Pen Plus gear. The black one's not having trouble. These other ones are kind of having trouble making their marks. This gray one's okay. Making it look like wood plank in here. That's interesting. I must have had something under that when I did that. There we go. Now I'm pretty happy with that. That looks like a board. Let's see if I can put a little brown in there just for the fun of it. You know, some of these colors aren't going on here too well. I don't know if they're going to work very good over that. The gray worked good. And this part here will get cut off. This is the end. This is the journal here. So let's do this one. I can't do this better. 1 3/4. 1 3/4. 1 3/4. That looks good. And I suppose I should probably do it up there instead of doing it by eye, but we'll just do it by eye. Little gap between the boards. Little gap between the boards here. Does it look like boards? I hope. Move that over a little. And one more. Where's my mark? I lost my mark. I think it's right there. 1 3/4. It's in there. Right in here. There we go. Now, let's take my gray, kind of shade it in with some gray. All right. Now I need to turn this paper around. On it here. So this should be 7 inches, and it is. I'm going to have to come this way. One 3/4 there. Smooth my ruler down a little. 1 3/4 there. Here, right? 1 3/4, and here. Whoops, that went off a little. And I'll put a snowflake over that. Got a sliver on that board. We'll put a snowflake on it. We'll put a snowflake on it. And right in here. Yeah, I'm liking that. I am liking that. I didn't need all these other markers. Now, let's check chat. Let's check chat. See what you guys are saying. Hi, Maria. Welcome, welcome. She says, I wish you all warm and peaceful days. Oh, did she leave? Bye, Maria. Thanks for popping in. Merry Christmas. She's waving. Bye. What did Sally say? Holly said, Sally, that's awesome. Whoops. Sally says, Holly, I have Bohemian in me too. My paternal grandmother. I still make her traditional Bohemian sauerkraut and potato dumplings every New Year. Ooh, that sounds good. Auto Sketch. Auto Sketch says, I want to say sorry. Why can't I comment? I want to say sorry. I don't know, Auto Sketch. Are you our Auto Sketch? Let's get rid of my calculator here. Are you our Auto Sketch? Oh, that's Autodesk Sketch. Do you use the Auto Sketch app, Auto Sketch? Hi, Shelley. Merry Christmas. Maria's waved goodbye. Angelina. Good morning, Angelina. Merry Christmas to you. Auto Sketch, we're seeing your comments. I don't know what you're apologizing for, but Merry Christmas. Susan, she started it yesterday. Yeah. What I did was I painted the background blue, kind of just light blue and dark blue. And then we did Shannon Green's wax paper smoosh technique, where you get out a big piece of wax paper or a piece of wax paper that'll fit your page. And then you paint that wax paper with lots of like white paint. And did we mix blue in that? I can't remember if we mixed blue in our wax paper. I don't think I did. I think I just did the white. And then you turn the wax paper upside down on that, and then you just smush it into the blue like that. And then you pull it up, and it gives this real cool texture. I learned that from Shannon Green. Sally says, oh, let's see, I got that. Hi, Susan Gerald. Thank you. Susan, this is going to be for my January jam journals. I'm going to cut it. Uh-oh, I lost track here. I turned it upside down. A cut line here, and a cut line here, and a cut line here. I better measure those again and make sure I have the right cut lines. I think it's here, here, and here. Pretty sure it is. Is that 7 inches? Well, I'll measure before I cut. Ah, thank you, Ray. Good morning, Ray. Did I say Merry Christmas to you? Oops. Holly says, I'm a mutt. We love our mutts, Holly. I have a DNA kit to figure out what all I have in me. The only one I'm sure of is my grandmother was a full-blooded Bohemian. Well, I think we have German blood in us. German on my mother's side and probably English and Indian on my dad's side. Got some Cherokee Indian, probably a little less than Elizabeth Warren. Oh, thank you, Sally. Arlene says, my first husband got on drugs and got real. Oh, Arlene. Well, we'll keep you, Arlene. She took her medium name back, Sally says. Atkins was my first mistake, and Zell was the second one. There won't be a third. You know what, Arlene? You've got a beautiful sense of humor. You've got a beautiful sense of humor, and we love you for that. Susan says, Angelina, this is not a growth channel. People sub if they're interested in your content. Oh. You must have said something. Oh, he wanted to say he was sorry. I see it now, Arlene. He came back and apologized, so okay. Hi, Angelina. What a pretty name Angelina is. Welcome, Angelina. Welcome to everybody who's come in. Wow, he really said something, didn't he? Thank you, Arlene, for getting out that wrench. Thank you for getting out the wrench. He came back and apologized. Nancy had to leave. Merry Christmas, Nancy. Merry Christmas. Susan sighs. Linda sneezing. She's sneezing her. She's she's sneezing. Arlene says, Mary's technique after you cover the wax paper in paint, you accidentally folded it onto itself. Yeah, Arlene, that's true. It was so big, it was such a big piece of wax paper that it smushed back onto itself. And that was Mary's technique, Arlene's saying. That was Mary's addition to that really cool wax paper smush technique. Sally, most of my family was in the Venice, Burbank, Semi Valley, Venice area when I was younger. That must have been, is that California, Holly? Sally says, auto sketch, I think you just can't ask for subs. It's not that kind of a love string. Oh, is that why you bopped him one? He was asking for subs. But he came back and said he was sorry. So we get it, auto sketch. I understand, it's not a grow channel like that, but I do understand people wanting to grow because my channel has just stalled. And I think YouTube is messing with stuff with the subs. They quit. Why can't they just leave it alone? I don't know. Mr. Buff is in the house, Linda says. Auto sketches, Angelina? Oh, okay. Well, hi, Angelina. They're saying Merry Christmas. Holly said, yeah, it's in California. All right, so let's do some snowflakes on here. I'm going to turn it this way again because this is how I drew it, and I can see these cut lines better. This is line. I better mark it again here. I don't want to get confused. Yeah, this is a cut line, and this is a cut line, and this is a cut line. I think down here, I'm just going to put a little arrow, and I'll know what they mean, and I'll paint those out when I cut them. In 14, little arrow down here, and I'll know this one, just so I know where I need to cut. I don't want to get confused with all these lines. All right, so now I'm going to put some snowflakes. Uh-oh, you should see my, where's my snowflake pencil? It's here somewhere. I was using it the other day. Oh, I have to stand up and go over here and get it because I've got too much stuff out. I know it's here. I kept piling this. You guys keep sending me Christmas cards. And I keep piling them up over here. And I think my snowflake stencil is under here somewhere. There's the snowballs. And here's the snowflakes. All right. And I might use some circle. I don't know. Do I have these out? The circles. What did I do with those? I might even use the bottom of this for some circle bulbs. We'll see. So now I need some waxed paper and a sponge. I'm digging. I'm digging. Here's a sponge. All right. I'm going to put this postcard picture over to the side here. Get it off of my desk. All right. We're going to put some snowflakes on these journals. Because this is for January. And we'll put some snowballs and maybe some larger bulbs on with this. And it'll just get the rim of the bulb. And then after it's all done, I'm going to put a red cardinal on it. But that'll come later because this will be, well, I don't know, it might dry. Let's fold this. Now let me roll up my sleeves because I don't want to get this wet or all yucky. Now let's start with the snowflakes. Can you guys see over here? You can if I pull it. I'm over here. Maybe I need to pull it this. No, pull it this way. I don't need this. Let me move this water. I don't want to spill it. I'll put it way over here out of my way. Alrighty. And I don't need all these. I'll put them over here for now. All right, now we can move my there. And I'm going to come out one. Come on. Where are you? But if I do that, you can see my entire desk, but I can't move it back and forth, the camera back and forth that way. But I think we're good here. So, and I don't know, I have some, well, that silver's getting gunky though. I don't think I'll use that. I'll put some silver. Oh, I know what I'll do. We'll use the silver, but not right now. Let's start putting some snowflakes on here. So this is my cut line here. So let's just kind of do this big one up in the corner. Now, I might get quiet while I'm doing this. I try to think of things to say. I hope you all going to have a nice Christmas Eve day. How many of you are opening presents tonight? What, that needs to be a lot more vivid. Let's put this one down in there. See how that looks in there. Boy, I'm kind of hungry. I went to bed hungry last night. We had enough to eat, but my tummy was hungry last night. I was thinking about making some popcorn, but it was a little late. Can you see the snowflake? I don't know if you can see those too well, but maybe that's good that it's just kind of blending in. Let's see. Let's do another one here. Maybe I'll add some. No, I don't want to add anything. Let's just keep going. Maybe it's good that it's kind of fallen into the background. They don't need to pop out. There, that one shows up pretty good. You need to get that DNA kit out and sent, Holly says. They're talking family histories out there. I'll turn this one around and do it this way. Kind of blurs in there. I'll put another little one in there. Some more paint. So these snowflakes are going to kind of blend into the background, but that's okay. I would really prefer it to do that. It's kind of like a soft snow. Let's do one up in here. And I kind of like that. In the end, it kind of blends in. I think I'm happy with that. I think I'm happy with the blending in part. Let's move it way over here. Let's see, cut there, cut here. So I want a little one. I'm pretty happy with them. They don't show up. They're not vivid, but I think that's because I got a lot of white on my boards. But if you stop and think, if it snows on a white board, it's not going to show up much anyway. They show up pretty good. I'm looking at it from a different angle than you guys are. So I may not be seeing the whole. If you're looking at it top down, you might see it better than I do. I might be happier with it once I get it done and cut. Just move this over here. I think this is dry enough to. Now my cut line is here. So let's put one up in here. All right, one more section right in here. I might go make me some loaded corn flakes after this stream to growl. Loaded corn flakes. I get that from Becky. She and her loaded oatmeal. I have a feeling her loaded oatmeal is a lot more loaded than my corn flakes. I should make some nut bread. Would not be hard to make. See, that's the cut line there, but we'll just go for. Put your hand right in it, Mary. Now let's do this one. My stencil's starting to get sticky. That's pretty good. Let's bring it down in here, maybe. There we go. Oops, put my stencil in the paint. Now I think I'll call that pretty good for snowflakes. Let's do some. And we don't want a whole lot of these. Let's do some snowballs. In here. Maybe some smaller ones. What I like about this is you can still see the boards, even though I'm putting the paint on here. You can still see those boards pretty good. So I could probably come in with a lot of snowballs on here a lot more than I was planning. And it probably wouldn't hurt it. I think, well, maybe just a little. Maybe just a little in there. Yeah. Kind of happy with that. I'm kind of happy with it. Let's move it to the center. I need more paint. Well, you can see that. This is where I put that Prussian blue in here. That really is pretty in there, isn't it? Said, Mary, use some of the Prussian blue on it. Okay. You can hardly see these snowballs, but I think they just add a nice little layer in there. They add a nice little layer. That's nice. So does this mean we're going to get a lot of snow in January? I don't know. Need some up in there. I said I wasn't going to put a lot on there, but I think they're working. They fade into the background good enough that they aren't distracting. And they kind of mute out some of the lines, those dark lines on the boards, and I like that. All righty then. I think I'm about done. She says that she goes in another time here. Let's see how it's looking. This I'm going to leave alone. This is the 3-inch border on the side that'll get cut off. So there's something else I want to try, and I'm not sure how it's going to work. Let's see if I can even find it. I want to see if I can get some silver on here. Yeah. And we'll try it down on this one, which is kind of this one will be mine down here by the border. Got to experiment on that first. And let's see if I can get some silver, if it'll even show up. Well, it does sort of. The larger dots, I'll just put them randomly in here. I don't want to waste all my silver on it. You can kind of see them if you move the paper. I'm undecided whether it's going to be worth it. It seems like I'm using a lot to get a little. I like the silver. What I don't like, I might have enough in that. Let's see what I have. Let's see what I have here. Where did my wax paper go off to? Let's get this out again. I've got a little left in here. I don't know if that's going to be dark enough to even show, but I like the shine. You know what I should do is extreme glitter. I don't think this is going to show enough. Let's try. Let's just smear this. Where's my dictionary? I got that silver out. I'm thinking now I'm going to try the extreme glitter. Let me get my dictionary out here. Where did that go off to? I thought I had it across the room here. Now I'm thinking extreme glitter on stencil might look nice. There's my wax paper. Stepped on it. We're going to try some different things here. First of all, I'm going to smush this silver in here. That made any difference. At least I didn't waste it. All right, let's go back to wherever I put my extreme glitter. Is that it? Yes. Let's try some extreme glitter. Now this will have to dry, and I'm not sure that the stencil will work. Have any of you ever stenciled with extreme glitter? Might just work to dab it on. Let's just dab it on. Forget that. I'm experimenting. I'm experimenting. Probably should shake it up a little. You guys probably won't see the sparkle and shine. I don't think you're seeing it too well. I'm seeing it. Sponge technique here. What time is it getting to be? 8:04. I've got about 45 minutes. We can get a lot done in 45 minutes. Now, when I sponge this glitter on, it's not going to be like an even coat. It's going to be spotty. But I kind of like that. It just adds some sparkle to. It adds some sparkle to the page. I like this a lot better than my double dirty dozen that I did the other night. I'm going to completely redo that. But I'm not going to worry about it right now. I want to get my journals done. I think I got quite a bit on here. Okay. Now let's give it a dry. Heat gun alert. Get my heat gun out. You only like the stickles sometimes. Sally says, I think I might try live streaming after the first of the year and give away whatever I make. What do you guys think? I think if that's what you want to do, you should go for it. I'll tell you, I found that is really fun. It's really fun and it helps you grow. It helps you grow because the interaction between you and your community, the people who come in and watch your channel, like I learn so much from the people who come in here. And it's you learn by doing the videos too, but your communication process is different. It's like leave a comment and I'll comment on that. You might find somebody that you find in an art group or something like that. You'll have a good communication, but I find that the gals who come in here, the people, I shouldn't say gals because guys come in here too, the people who come in here questions, and I find it's a real growth process. And I think if you want to live stream, I think you should go for it. I think that's pretty dry already. So I can touch this and it feels pretty dry. So I think I'm ready to get out my cutting board. And for those of you who shiver, heads up, I'm going to do some, if I can find it here. There it is. I'm going to do some cutting here. Along this line, and along this line, and along this line. My hands. All right, let's put the glitter and the white paint away. I'm done with those. I think I'm going to throw this sponge because it's all glittery. And I did not need that ink bottle. I don't think I want circles on that. All right, I need my ruler. I use this one because it's 18 inches. We're going to cut here. And I think I just broke a new blade the other day, so I think my blade is sharp enough. And just kind of hold it down tight. Go slow. If you try to go fast, you have more of a chance of slipping and cutting yourself. But if you just take it slow, put a little pressure on so it cuts through the paper. This is 140-pound watercolor paper. And I don't get enough oomph up here. Let's see if I can't just cut it. Yeah. I think it looks better that way. All right, let's do the other one. That cut it. And one more. Hold it up a little. There we go. And then this can be used for tags, or I think even, well, no, it's only 3 inches this way. But it's certainly wide enough to make some ATCs out of it this way if I wanted, or tags. I could make 3 tags out of this. I might make tags out of this. All right. So we're down to this. And this is my experiment one. Now let's leave this measure out. Let's leave the measure out here. Because I should have painted it on the back before I cut it. But I'm too... Let's paint it. Let's paint it. This is my experiment one. I'm going to paint it blue. And I'm going to save my Prussian, Suzanne, if you're in here. I want that for other things. I can get my paint jar out again here. I don't want to spill it where it's at. And put it here where it belongs. And we need a towel. Shake up the blue. Get rid of the ruler. And I think we're done looking at the big paper. Put my knife away. I painted my white with yesterday. It's got white in it. Yeah. Brother's in there belching. Sorry about that. Now he's hiccuping. He's doing it on purpose. He's doing it on purpose to make weird noises. He knows it annoys me. I just realized the other day that I have 2 Facebook accounts, each with very different friends. Oh, Susan, what is the link to? Oh, our group, our Phibbsville. Happy Christmas Eve, Carla. Is Carla leaving? Thank you, Anne. Hi, Violet. Welcome, Violet. Sally, mixed media artist. Just go to Facebook and look for Phibbsville Friends and answer the questions, and I'll let you in. Happy Christmas Eve, Carla. Did I hear the other day that you have a Facebook group, Mary? It really is not my Facebook group. I'm much too overwhelmed to do a Facebook group. And I've said that for ever since I started streaming. But one day here recently, Violet messaged me and said, Mary, would you mind if I start a Facebook group and we'll, relate it to your channel? And no, I don't mind at all. Thank you. But we decided the best thing to do would be to call it Phibbsville Friends. Phibbsville, Phibbs stands for Friends in the Box. And that kind of started over in Dee Dee Willingham's group, and I'm hearing that it was Gene the musical scrapper who originated that term. That was before my time, so I really don't know. But we decided to call it Fibs because we talk about Fibs in here all the time. We have Fibsville as our little town where the Meri.atelier is on our story. And so we called it Fibsville Friends, and it's really is Holly's baby. I have very little to do with that group. Not that I don't want to. It's just that I think they're doing a great job, and they're really doing a great job administering it and keeping it up. And you guys are just going to it, and I'm having all the fun looking at what you guys are doing. But I have enough to do to try to keep up with Happy Mail and art journals and my channel, all of that. I'm trying to get my channel cleaned up a little. I'm still building playlists and figuring things out there. I think I'm almost ready for the FTC man. Not quite. I have a few more things I need to check. I'll have it done by January. The FTC part, the COPA part. I'm kind of evaluating my videos, making sure that there's some I'm a little confused on, though. But I think that everybody's a little confused. So, and I do think that if they go after anybody, they'll probably go after the larger channels. So I'm not too worried about it, but they could go after any channel that they want. They could go after a smaller channel and use it as an example. They can do anything they want. They're the federal government. I'm not sure I want to fight with the feds. I would think if they tried to fine you, if they found something wrong, I would think that they would give you a chance, especially since everything's so vague. I would think that they would give you a chance to fix it before they fined you. I would think, but who knows? I'm going to give this a second coat. Give it a nice, good coat here. That's almost two of it. Ooh, what happened? Did we have a hiccup there? My phone went all blurry for a minute. My heat gun's not on, so it's not blowing heat on my phone. That's what you guys are saying. Buffering. Hi, Janet. Was that a buffer? Was that a big buffer? Yeah, I mean, it really blurred out on me. My phone did. My laptops are doing okay. Well, you have to think kids are probably home for the holidays. I don't know around here, but on the entire internet, YouTube's probably getting hit pretty good. All right, I'm going to dry this before I set it aside. It dries pretty fast. See what you guys are saying. They're saying good morning to Violet and Ray and Janet. Merry Christmas, ladies. So, Violet is telling Sally that they have an address list in Fibsville where you can live. where you can leave your address, your snail mail, and your birthday, your month and day, birthday. Janet saying good morning to Linda. Linda saying good morning to Janet. Buffer, buffer. Yeah, it would hardly pay the FTC to come after a smaller channel because of, you know, the legal costs and all of that. But it wouldn't surprise me if they would go after a channel of about 10,000 or 30,000 or something like that, just to make an example, to say, hey, you can't do this. We told you can't have kids' videos on here. And it would have to be a pretty strong, they'd have to have a pretty strong case. I mean, it would have to be very evident that it's a kid's video, like somebody's just ignoring them and going and doing. I think our channels, what we do mostly for adults, even though we use children's, like Crayolas. And I'm kind of worried. Where I have my concern is I did some videos where I used the Childcraft Encyclopedia. Now that, but I don't see it where kids would be interested in it because it's reverse collage. Wouldn't understand unless the older ones might. I mean, if you're 10, you might get it, but 2 or 3, 4 and 5, 6-year-olds aren't going to be interested in that. So I'm not too worried. I'm more worried about the FTC misunderstanding terms, like when we say paper dolls or little golden book. The thing of it is, we don't know what they're looking for. And they need, I keep saying this, and YouTube kind of said it too, they need to make it specifically clear to the content creators exactly what they're searching for. So if we know what they're searching for, they can't just go out and search and say, oops, we found something, without letting us know what they're looking for. When you drive a car, we've got all sort of road signs out there on the road saying, this is a 15-mile-an-hour limit. This is a 35-mile-an-hour zone. This is a 50-mile-an-hour zone. And if you're on the interstate, you know, you've got all the driver's manual and all that to tell you what the rules are. Here, the FTC is trying to do things, and they don't even tell us the rules. I'm going to fold this up, but I'm going to go paint my other ones. So if somebody in the federal government should know that, you know, they're the federal government, for goodness sakes. I'm just a little person out in Nebraska, and I figured that one out. Just tell me what you want, what you don't want. I won't give it to you. You know? So I've been all through that. I'm all over it. I'm just saying that I just got a few more videos that I need to kind of look at and make sure that, yeah, I was thinking right on them. Let's put this one out here. Get the goop off of my brush. Not the goop, but the extra paint. But if they say, hey, you're using Crayolas, and I don't think they're going to, I'm more concerned about storybook characters. Like my little Mitzi is a storybook character. My little Sebastian Spider is a storybook character. And Mitzi was actually started from a December daily a couple years ago, where she and Grandma, and I really meant it more, well, it's kind of a general audience. Mitzi is more general audience. Sebastian was more for kids, and I read it like it was for kids. What I have there. Let's get it off of there. So Sebastian, I am making that a child-directed series. And I think I'm going to see if they won't put it on the kids' channel, but I'm not sure what all the rules are there. So we'll see. I'm not going to worry about it till after January. I got too much other stuff to worry about. like art journals. Isn't that a pretty blue? This is just apple barrel paint. It's the cobalt blue. But it really is a pretty blue. It might be, since this is a dark blue and I don't have any white on it, I might come in on mine and see if I can't put some silver, of those silver snowballs that I was trying to do. Maybe some snowflakes. What time is it? I gotta watch my time. It's almost 8:30. I might try that before I go today. Now I need to. What do I do with my brush? Before I go today, I might try that. Yeah, I'm not up to going any place or doing anything this afternoon. This is just going to be a stay-at-home day. I'm just going to maybe see what's on YouTube or see if I can watch some Christmas movies or something. That's the light hitting. The light's hitting it. Still a little shiny. Let's put it aside and let it dry a little more. And let's do the last one, which is this one. I'll have these done by next week. Next Tuesday morning, we're giving away the January Jam Journal. And I'll give you the first week's prompts. I hope you like them. I think I'm going to like them. I'm trying to get this gunk out of here. Out of the lid. It doesn't matter so much up at the top. Now let's get on with it, Mary. We don't need as much paint on the last one here. Well, maybe a little more. No. Now I'll put another coat on this. I'll dry this off a little and then put another coat on it. It's pretty thin in spots. So thank you, Janice, for the wonderful happy mail you sent. And Aunt Beth sent me her snowman envelope full of little goodies. Lots of little goodies. And then I got Carhart's auction thing. I don't know. Maybe we should go to the post office again today. Maybe my brother would do that for me. Hint, hint. He needs stuff to do, especially in the winter time. He's been reading books. He likes his mystery books. He reads more than I do. I finally got my Mitford series finished. I'm ready for the third book. Not the whole series. I got the second book finished. Took me 6 weeks to read that because I've been doing so much other stuff. It's really pretty. Let's just brush this off on here. Get what I can off on my tabletop. I need to dump that water out. It still has the white from yesterday. Okay, let's give this a dry. And I think I'm going to try some silver snowballs on here. We'll see how they look. Because I think the silver was not showing because of all the white. Then I'm going to try it on mine first. So I'm going to give 2 away next week. They'll be journal by the time I get, these are just the covers. And the one for myself for the January Gem Journal. And in the meantime, under here, I got my December journal cover I'm going to work on. And I got lots to put in there. I want to be carving these little glass ornaments. Looks like I got a paintbrush here. Paintbrush. I'll come back and paint that. Little paintbrush hair there. Let's cover that up. All fixed. I had a laugh at Ian Jackson. He's one of Dee Dee's mods. And he said, Dee Dee's heat gun looks something like mine, or mine looks like hers. And he's saying, how do you get that? How do you get it so painty? Well, this is how. This is how. And then you go to handle your heat gun, and there you go. All right, I'm going to set this aside, and we're going to go back to mine here, and we're going to experiment. This one's mine, and we're going to experiment with that silver paint and these. What did I do? We're going to experiment with seeing if I can't just put some, and I might even get my snowflake stencil out. What did I do with that? We might try with some of the smaller, but I want to see how the silver looks on here. And I threw my sponge away. Can I rescue it? Yeah, it's just right on top. So I think it's still soft enough that I can use it. And here's my waxed paper, my silver paint. Let's see how this silver looks directly. I don't have it in there. I want to use it up. Get this out of the way. What time is it? Let's put some paint on here. Let's see, where do I want to go? Let's just go right in here for now. Now it's kind of a transparent paint, but that's okay too. Well, it's got a little juicy there, but that's okay. got a little much on my sponge there. Paper stencil, I want to say cardboard, is one of those Faber-Castells. I like it though, but it kind of, when it gets wet, it kind of gets warpy. I'm kind of liking that. Let's put some little ones up here. I'm kind of liking it. I was wondering, you know how you have that gold, the gold flecks for the gold gilding type stuff? NEV sent me some. I want to try that on the jelly plate like Janet Young did. But I was wondering why you couldn't paint a thick layer of silver or copper on wax paper and then let it chip off and peel off and get maybe similar to the same thing. I might experiment with that. See if I can't create some chippy stuff for. I'm going to do some jelly plating in 2020 sometime. So I'm running out of jelly prints. I'm not a pro like some of you gals are. Do beautiful work. Janet does beautiful work. I should get that plate out more because it's cooler now. It's not as hot, and my paint will not. Oh, I put it right in there. And it doesn't matter. I didn't get it anyway. My paint will not dry so fast because it's cooler out. That's what I'm saying. So this time of the year is the time of the year to do my jelly plate. If I'm going to do it. Be doing some of that in January too. Let's put some of that in there. Just about got it all. There. I'm pretty happy with that. Now, before we go, what time is it? 8:40. I still have 5 minutes. Let's do some snowflakes on here. But I think I'll do them with white paint. Oh, I could do them with the glitter. Let's say that out. I might put some glitter, extreme glitter in here after I'm done. Let's do. Oops, got a little smushy there. Let's just put one of those up there. bad. It's my journal. I'll probably put something over there, maybe a book plate or something. I'm talking about that area. Let's put one in here. A larger one up in here. And I'll finish these off camera. And then tomorrow we'll paint the red. Well, no, tomorrow we're going to do the stamp carving. Thursday we'll paint the red birds on them. And I'll try to get my signatures all in order. So Friday I'll be binding them. Well, that got a little, that's okay though. Might go in and do something on that. Finish this up. So this morning, I opened Happy Mail first thing in the morning. And then we did some stamp carving. And then I worked on this journal cover. Ooh, that's pretty. Maybe I could come in. Can I match this up again? Right in there. Right there. Got a more vivid white. I think it just needed to be brought out a little bit more. Just a little bit more. If Kathy's on and if you need to go watch her, I understand. This stencil's on its last leg. It's okay. I've used and used and used it. Put one up in here. Some more paint. That's pretty. So this one's mine. I'm kind of experimenting to see what I want to do, and I'm happy with what's happening here. So I will probably do the same thing on the other two off camera, maybe this afternoon. I'm ready for a cup of coffee. I didn't have any coffee or tea this morning. I got up kind of late. I got up a little late. I had to get in here and get my YouTube channel going. These snowflakes here are starting to fill up. I didn't clean my stencil and it's getting paint in the little There we go. That's better. And let's do one more up here. I'm pretty happy with this. I am pretty happy with it. There we go. Now, one more thing before I call it a morning. One more thing, please. Get the blue off of this. That's pretty good. And let's hit it with some glitter glue. And I think I'm going to do the whole inside. Some glitter paint, extreme glitter. And it's going to be sparkly. If I like this, I might go and do extreme glitter on the front after I do the bird. Because I don't think I can paint the bird over the glitter too good. So this will need to dry. I'm just going to let it air dry. And we're just going to give this a really good coat of glitter. Extreme glitter. Let it sparkle. There we go. And it'll dry transparent. So there's that. And we carved some stamps this morning. I did a penguin who still needs a little more work. I might work on his nose a little more. I don't want to ruin him, though. He's okay this way. There's a penguin, and I did the bubble candle, which I really like. And I opened Happy Mail. That's about all I have. I have the carolers here, my little bird, my little toy soldier, the bubble boy. Tomorrow morning is Christmas morning, and I'll be on, and we are going to carve stamps. And hopefully the bubbles will go good. The caroler will go good. Maybe the little bubble boy. I want to do easy ones because things like that penguin, I don't know. If somebody chooses the penguin, I might say no because I don't want to give you a goofy one. So Kathy Berg's going to be coming on in a few minutes. What time is it? It's 8:50. So she usually comes on around 9 my time. So have a Merry Christmas Eve, and I'll see you, some of you, tomorrow morning. And those of you who don't want to get up on Christmas morning, you get a lump of coal in your stocking. I'll carve you a lump of coal. So have a Merry Christmas, everybody. Bye for now.